Hey boys, welcome back to some more Be a Pro, and as you will notice, things are a bit different here. So I decided to restart the Be a Pro for a couple of reasons. Now, I've gone with the under-20s. We're going with the under-20s Cowboys. My player is looks a little bit different. I try to make it exactly the same, but it looks pretty similar, just a little bit different. But I decided to restart and go with the under-20s because of a couple of reasons. Now, because I was out for a few months with the injury, I'd missed a lot of the season to begin with, and it just sort of, I was still 40 rate. I hadn't moved up one stat rating the whole time. The Queensland Cup contracts, I think it was 40,000, which, makes sense, but the under-20s is 70,000, so you've already got so much more money, and every week you're going to get a lot more more money to actually spend on stats. And I actually decided to simulate as not a great start here. Ueli there, the big prop, just gets around us, but I decided to simulate the rest of that Queensland Cup season just to see what contract offers I would be getting, and they were all Queensland Cup contracts, which made sense, but they were all for 3 years, so I would have had to spend another 3 years in the Queensland Cup and probably not upgrading barely anything, because the contract was 40,000 for 3 years. It just would have taken forever, and then by the time I get to actually play in the NRL, most of the older stars would have retired or moved on. So I thought, I'm going to start in the under-20s. Your stats are definitely going to move up a lot quicker. And yeah, I think it's just probably, I don't know. It's hard because I don't really think they can do much different with the Queensland Cup. And I'm sure the contracts can get more if you're a high rated player and you're a better player. But I think just for now, the first season here, I do want to, I'm not trying to get into the NRL straight away. Obviously, it's still going to take a fair bit of time to actually upgrade stats to be competent in the NRL. But yeah, and also another reason actually is when I redid my player, I was actually able to make myself a left footer and a left hand player, which we're gonna miss. Jai Field, he's definitely probably the danger man in this team. The Dragons here have a pretty good under-20 squad, but I tried to cut it. I thought I had the angle right, but just a little bit too much pace for me. Just got ahead of me. But yeah, I was able to put myself as a left footer, which I was pretty I did find it fairly annoying. So it was pretty good to actually change that. So that is what is happening. It's going to look a little weird, but that's what I've decided to do here. Just for the sake of the series, I think it's just going to be a lot better. I didn't even think about this, but I did go with the under-20s Cowboys because I wouldn't mind getting a contract with the actual Cowboys. It would be pretty neat. But I forgot that Kalen Ponga is obviously playing in the under-20s here. Now, he's on the bench for this game. Sort of the game, it's sort of like last game where you pretty much get this position, and the other good, if you're a fullback, then the other fullback will be on the bench, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But it is a little silly seeing Ponga on the bench. But the good thing about that is probably Ponga will move up into the NRL grade pretty quickly, and also the fact he'll actually sign with the Knights. I'm assuming that's going to happen in Be a Pro as well, because they talked about the 2018 signings that are happening. That's going to happen in the game. So someone like a Kalen Ponga in your career modes, he will sign to the Knights. Now, I'm assuming, it'll happen for Be a Pro, just every career mode you start, which will be good. So it makes sense that, Ponga's not going to probably be here next year anyway. But yeah, that's what's happened. That's what happened for you guys. Nice little bit of play there. We start this game, we're just sort of working our way into it. It's not been the best game, but we haven't done anything too wrong. Just a couple of terrible missed tackles, but what can you do? It is a lot of the learning curve defending a fullback is a lot trickier than Rugby League Live 3. Rugby League Live 3, because the AI pretty much just ran straight, you could pretty much just stand straight in front of them and just make the tackle, or you would miss the tackle. But in this game, you've really got to get in position. And then also, it's pretty crucial that when you're in position, you've got to hold down the L2 for the controlled tackle. But sort of in this, I just keep forgetting to do it, and then the players just run past me. He's right here. Good play by the Dragons. I try to come across and take him out here, but it was a really nice play. Shift from the back line, and you know, maybe a little bit lazy from me. I was sort of just jogging across there. Obviously, our stamina is shot once again, but I was sort of just jogging across because I thought the play was going to end, but then the late offload happened, and I was just a yard short to affect the tackle. But the Dragons here got up 16-0. It hasn't been a good start for us, and right here, again, just getting done with the little swerve from the AI. Just, you know, it's something we'll get used to and we'll be better at. But then on the back of that, oh man, I just zoned out for a couple of seconds, and the dummy half just picks it up, scoots straight for the line. And this time, I think I actually overread it a little bit because I'm like, well, they're not going to run straight this time. They're going to swerve. So I sort of already went one side expecting it, but he just ran straight through. Oh, man. So 22-0. Actually, I don't really know how the under-20s comp is going this year. I never really follow the under-20s too much in real life, but I feel like the Dragons gone pretty well as we finally get a chance to attack, and I throw a forward pass off the scrum. I was like, he's open out here, just get the ball out to him. He did beat his man, but unfortunately the ref called it forward. You know, you'd think maybe a team just getting pumped 22-0, you'd just give him a little bit of a break right there. Is the center. I don't know who's now team, honestly. I don't think Cohen Hess is playing in the team. I'm guessing he's probably in the NRL squad. It would be nice if we had Cohen Hess to you know, to rely on, but we are going to get absolutely demolished right there and spill the ball over. So, you know, just trying to work into it. By the end of the, you know, the last 30 minutes of the game, when you first start out, it's like your stamina's gone, so you're in a lot of trouble. And then Jai Field, just too good for the under-20s here. Just an inside pass. He beat the first defender, and I mean, there wasn't much we could do. I mean, we could have stood right behind him, but he probably would have beaten us at the same time. So, you know, this has been a bit of a shocking debut for us at the young Cowboys. But, you know, 28-0. There's not really much we can do, honestly, as Laurie's going to make an... I mean, you know, we haven't been great right there. That was actually pretty funny. The dude actually took him out without the ball, and then we're going to get hold of it. I actually thought for a second this is going to be our first try, but obviously not to be. We just don't have the speed to get those line breaks really effective. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something about the under-20s. I actually can't. I can't remember. As the prop here goes through, I was looking for the support play up the middle, but not going to be. Hopefully we can get some sort of consolation try on the back of it. And I don't know, I might actually be like the goal kicker for this, because when you make like your play at the start, I think I put my goal kicking up to like 70, so I might potentially be the goal kicker. What is doing here? I tried a little chip and what is this kicking? Our kicking stat is so bad it didn't go anywhere, but I tried a little chip and chase and I was facing the wrong way. And then, I mean, look at the domination. They had 66%. Wow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.